Can you see if my head's in this shot all the way, or is my head cut off?
No, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Daniel Robinson. Today we're going to be looking at a mass market game, and one thing that board gamers kind of get a bad rap for is we've got kind of this hipster-like tendency to take a look at mass market games and look down on them, which is really dumb because there's a lot of, there's a reason that most mass market games are popular. There's a part of it that usually there's a decent component or a decent quality about that game that has mass appeal. For instance, Monopoly is a game that I actually do enjoy. You just have to play by the rules. A lot of times there's things that when a game's that old, a lot of house rules take over and it just kind of overcomplicates the game. It's kind of this weird elitist structure that goes on in most hobbies, and it's difficult because most people don't see board gaming as a hobby, and it is. The cool thing about mass market games is there's starting to be more games that you can find at Target, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart are kind of the three big ones that are more designer games. You've got games like King of Tokyo, Clask, Lords of Waterdeep, a number of different games that all can be found at these larger retailers that offer both mass appeal to people that are not into the board gaming hobby as well as a much larger audience. That being said, there's a reason that there's such a bad stigma for some of these games, and I think a very good reason is because of games like In a Pickle, which is what we're looking at today. In a Pickle takes the entirely unique idea of taking cards with words on them and distributing them out to players. It tries to cash in on the whole idea of the mechanic of conversational pieces and abstract, card playing as far as wordplay goes. You've seen it a million times. Basically, everybody gets a whole handful of nouns, and the cards are laid out like this. And the whole basic premise is you go around the table and you put cards. You take a noun and you put it either above or below another noun, and it has to be something that either is larger than physically, so a submarine is larger than an oven, and so I put it behind because the oven fits inside the submarine, or vice versa. Chaos is inside a hurricane type of deal. This leaves a lot of room for obscurity as far as discussion goes, and that's kind of the issue, and that's kind of the gist of the game. That's the fun. You go in and you argue and you complain and you end up having such an abstract game that nothing really gets done, and it's sort of a mix between arguing with a 13-month-old and playing Uno, neither of which are on the top of my list for things that I enjoy doing. But it's got that mass appeal. It looks nice. Over 1 million copies sold, which is 1 million people that I'm almost certain were completely disappointed. And that's not true. There are people, I know people that do enjoy this game. They're mistaken in their enjoyment. In a Pickle is probably one of my least favorite games that I've played. Now I know there's worse games out there, and I know that it's in an attractive box. The components are nice. The rules are easy to follow, and this is going to be good for some people, just not me. And I never ever want to play this game again. But that's In a Pickle. What? It's not mean. It's true. Do you want to try playing this sometime? You do? Too bad. We're not going to play it. So In a Pickle, don't buy it as a gift. Don't buy it for yourself. Don't play it. There's better games out there. I don't even like looking at it. Anyway, send this out to the thrift store. If you are one of the people that disagree with me on this, obviously don't like the video, I guess, but feel free to comment and let's talk about it, because you need to see that this is the incorrect answer for what game do you guys want to play. Don't you agree? Yeah, you agree. That's the worst.